Your goddess has no dominion here.
Friday, I just got back from seeing Avatar Fire and Ash, the third James Cameron Avatar film. I'm a big James Cameron / Avatar fan. I really liked the first movie. Matter of fact, it's still, I consider, one of my favorite movies of all time. And I really enjoyed Way of Water. And the more times I rewatch Way of Water, which I've seen the original Avatar a million times, but I just rewatched both the movies to get ready for this one. It grows on me every time. I really like The Way of Water. I just like the themes and things in there. I just get me. I gave it a 4.5 originally when I saw it, and I stand by that. So I went in with pretty high expectations for this film. I wanted to see what was next. They did lay the groundwork for a few things from the second film. And I'm a little bit more mixed on this movie than I was on the first two. Once again, on repeat viewings, I may change my opinion. But first off, technical marvel. The visuals in this, especially when you wrap your mind around that most of this isn't even real, that it's all, just visual effects. It is impressive stuff. And all the action scenes are really good. All of the water, it just is breathtaking right from the get-go. The 3D, it is worth it for the 3D. I go and see this with Darth Easy. He hates 3D. He likes this 3D. This is, the only reason they should even make 3D is for these movies. It's really an experience to go in theaters and see it. The music is really good. I also love the characters. I'm super into the Sully family and their family drama. So if you're not, and you didn't like where they went with Avatar Way of Water, then you're probably not going to like this movie. But I'm into it. And I even like some of the sillier stuff of it. I give it a pass. The things I don't like about this movie, it's mainly the story, the pacing. There's some things that they're doing here where I was kind of felt like they were just dragging it on for to make more movies. There's several times where I was like, okay, well, something's about to happen here, and it just never happens. And I'm like, it's weird things they do in this movie that just feel very disjointed and very much like we're just going to milk it out for another 2 movies, even though this movie doesn't have any unanswered questions by the end of this movie. So we could totally be done with this. And I know there's a lot of it depends on how much money this makes, if we're going to get another Avatar, but I don't know. The story was a negative for me. Like I said, the pacing. This is a long movie. This one and the first 2 movies are long, and they don't feel long to me. They're a blast when I watch them. There's a couple chunks in Way of Water where I felt oh yeah, it's a little bit slow paced, but this one, it felt like a large chunks of the movie. And there was parts of the movie where I was like, we could have cut this out. And when I start doing that, then that means you have not paced your movie well, especially at 3 hours and 17 minutes. I feel like we could have cut some more. I know I've heard that this original runtime was 4 hours. And so it sounds like they did some cutting, but I think they needed to do some more cutting. But technical movies, beautiful. Action scenes are awesome. I still like the Sully family and interested to see if they want to tell some more stories. And I like the Chosen One / Awa thing going on with Sigourney Weaver's character. I like Spider. I like Courage. I think he's crazy. Oh, and I didn't even mention the new villain in this. Varang, I think her name is. Really cool. The whole Fire and Ash tribe's really cool. But we just didn't get a whole lot of them. For the movie called Fire and Ash, it felt like we brushed over them really quickly. And then get back into, us humans being the bad guys. I feel like we could have focused a whole movie just on the Fire and Ash stuff. And then maybe done, because that's another thing. I'm like, oh, where are we going from here? But the Fire and Ash stuff was cool. Varang was a really cool villain, and I still like the whole Courage thing going on. There was a couple things that got me, a couple moments where I was like, are they really going to do this? And then they kind of twist it around on you. And so that was kind of cool. But yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I don't think it's as good as the first two. And as a diehard Avatar fan, that's disappointing. But I don't know. I'm still obviously game for more if James Cameron decides to do more. But if he wants to do something else, that's cool too. There's not a whole lot of strings being left here. So whatever he wants to do. I think I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. I've been teetering on it, been thinking about it. I was kind of thinking maybe 4. And I was like, no, I think 3.5 out of 5 is fair for this one. Like I said, a little bit mixed on it. I still enjoyed it, but, it didn't blow me away. Until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.